So yeah, hi, my name is Devin and welcome to my episode and channel. So yeah, this is a future me. Before I'm gonna show you the video, before I'm gonna show you the video, I'm gonna explain what this theme is. So yeah, this video is about Shuckle and a grab lock combo, where I want to make full use of these two mons. So the whole idea of these two mons is with grab lock, I can auto lock into either the opponent or into my Shuckle. So the reason why Shuckle is because auto lock, what it does is that it will lower the defense and special defense every turn as long as my grab lock is in the field. So that's the reason with my Shuckle, it has a contrary ability. So what contrary does is that if the stat stage has changed, it will be reversed or inverted. So that's why with grab lock, auto lock, instead of a defense and special defense lowered, it will be a boost for my Shuckle. So this will make my Shuckle very tanky. So yeah, so actually doing my this team, I only managed to set up at most 2 times, at most 2 boosts for my Shuckle, and 2 boosts is already quite tanky already for Shuckle. So yeah, and that's why my grab lock will also have detect or protect, so that my grab lock can stay in the field longer. So yeah, then my Shuckle has blocks like reversal and power split. So what power split does is that it will average the attack and special attack stats with a target. So what it means is that because my Shuckle has for my this build, it has 30 base power and a 30 base power special attack. So if I power split, let's say to a sweeper, for example Cataracts, because Cataracts has a very high physical attack. So at level 50, because I rank better is level 50, my Cataracts, the maximum Cataracts base stat is 238. So 238 plus my Shuckle divide by 2 will be 134 base power. So what it means that after a power split, my attack will gain 134, while Cataracts will be nerfed to 134. So that's what power split does. So and at the same time, it will also nerf the opponent's special attack at the same time. So yeah, so with this in mind, I can then power trick. So after a power split, I can power trick. So what power trick does is that it will switch my attack and defense stats. So usually if I don't use power split, and if I just use power trick, my defense stats will be 310. My defense stats has 310. So if I power trick, my attack will be 310, but my defense will be 10. So 10 is going to be very paper, and it can one-shot me. Even after a 6 defense boost, I will still get one shot. So that is why once I power split and power trick, at least I can tank a few hits. So yeah, so that's why if I manage to power split into, let's say, Metagross or Zacian, I will have again quite a high amount of attack. So it's up to me if I want to power trick or not to maximize my physical attack damage. So yeah. So yeah, this is kind of a combo with Shuckle and grab lock to auto lock my Shuckle itself. So yeah, to make my Shuckle very tanky. If the opponent still attack into my Shuckle to try to take my Shuckle down, my grab lock can maybe auto lock into the opponent to lower its defense and special defense too. So yeah, it works both ways. But when that happens, they should already attack into my grab lock. So yeah, but when they do that, it's a bit too late. So yeah, Barbary Berry, I hope making whole Barbary Berry for Shuckle is so that it can tank a steel type, super effective steel type damage. So especially against Metagross and Zacian and Celesteela and Stakataka. So these 4 is a really big threat against my Shuckle, especially Zacian actually. So yeah, Zacian is a really big weakness in my team. So it's really hard for me to deal with Zacian. So that's why during my gameplay, I always face with Zacian and I most of the time always lose. So sadly, yeah. So I still have no idea how to counter Zacian. So if you do, please let me know in the comments below. So yeah. So then again. So moving on. So Shuckle and Config also works well, where I can either trick room, or floor heal, and at the same time I can also charm to increase my Shuckle's attack if I want to. So yeah, with this 3 combo, Shuckle and Config and Grab Lock, I can also be on par with Lapras, where I can make full use of the Witness Policy Giga Drain combo, because Config with Tri-Edge will always has a priority by 3, so it's like equivalent to extreme speed. No, it's even faster than extreme speed. So yeah, Config Giga Drain activate my Lapras, and I can G-Max Resonance to create my Aura View. So this also goes well with my Grab Lock and Shuckle combo to make my Shuckle even more tank. So yeah. So then yeah, standard Lapras set, Thunderbolt, Protect. Instead of Hydro Pump, I use Brine because I don't like Hydro Pump because it can miss. So yeah. And I have Indeedee and Calyrex at the back, but I don't really use these two that often. So yeah, Indeedee, I have Helping Hand, Follow Me, Expanding Force, Dazzling Gleam to kind of shut down all the other terrorists, but it doesn't really matter. And Calyrex have Glacial Lens, Expanding Force, Trick Room, and Protect. So yeah, these two mon is just to trick the opponent, saying that in case I will build a Calyrex, so that they will have to find ways to deal with my Calyrex. So yeah, and if you notice, this Calyrex has Expanding Force. Yes. So why I use Expanding Force is because I can still do damage against Fighting Mon or Poison type like Venusaur. So yeah, Indeedee with Expanding Force, it can still one shot. Of course not a non-Dynamax form, but I can one shot a regular form. So that's how powerful a Calyrex is, even I never boost my special attack. So yeah. And furthermore, yeah, my Calyrex is a Brave Nature, so that's why I don't mind using Expanding Force, as it does not decrease my special attack stats. So yeah, this Shuckle actually really counters Intimidate user like Incineroar and Landorus. So this gives me a attack boost, which I'm really very happy for it. So yeah, if there's an Intimidate user, Shuckle can be an answer to deal with them. So yeah. So yeah. So during my practice run in a day, in Pokemon Showdown it works like a charm. I have equal win and equal loss, but in doubles rank battle in the main game, unfortunately I have too many losses. So in the Series A it's not as good, so you can try out this team at your own risk. So but nonetheless, this video in the upcoming battle for this video is a perfect scenario where I'm going to face against also quite a fearsome team, or quite a common team. It's just that there is no threats for this team, so that's why this team works really well against that team that I'm gonna showcase to you. But if I were to fight with other strats or combo like Zacian or Kyogre and Urshifu with in play, this team doesn't work really well. So yeah, so for this team, my lead will usually be Shuckle and Grab Lock, or if not, if I'm gonna face with Kyogre, I have no choice but to lead with Config and Lapras so that I can deal with them. So yeah, I guess that's about it for my run through of my summary of this team. So yeah, I hope you'll enjoy my upcoming sort of bonus battle with this team. So hope you enjoy this video. See you there. Hey there, I'm back. Actually, I also forgot to mention, yeah, if you have noticed, Grab Lock has Topsy Turvy 2. So yeah, Topsy Turvy 2 is really useful against the opponent. So what it does is that it will invert any target stat stages. So what it means, let's say if someone has activated a witness policy boost from maybe, so let's say what other strat for witness policy? Okay, a surf combo with steam engine Colossal. So when that happens, the witness policy has been activated. It has a +2. It has a +2 physical attack and special attack and a +6 of speed. So what Topsy-Turvy does, it inverts the stat change. So instead of a plus, it will become a -2 defense. No, sorry, -2 attack and special attack and a -2 and a -6 speed. So that's what Topsy-Turvy does. So this is work really well against once the opponent has set up. So when I'm going to use Topsy-Turvy is when I manage to set up a trick room. So that's why if I'm not able to lead with Shuckle and Grablot and Comfy and Lapras, most of the time, let's say if I'm gonna face with the Dragon Power and Colossal, I will have to Trick Room and Max Guard. So yeah, Trick Room and Max Guard, as they will fear the Lapras threat, because even without a Giga Drain boost, a Witness Policy boost, my Max Geyser can still one-shot Colossal. So when that happens, and somehow if my Lapras manage to die and the Colossal has the Witness Policy has been boosted, my Grablot can come in to use a Topsy-Turvy, and this can allow my Shuckle to have a chance to store out the opponent using the auto lock combo. So yeah, that's the whole idea of this Topsy-Turvy, is to shut down the opponent stat boost to allow my Shuckle to come in and do the combo and tricks. So yeah, that's what I have to say. So yeah, enjoy the video.